Are you thinking to move into Sparks, Nevada, and you want to learn a little bit more about the area and where things are located? In this video, I'm going to be giving you a full Google Maps tour of Sparks, Nevada. I'm going to be showing you how to get in and out of the area, where most of the amenities are, and where the general neighborhoods are in the Sparks area. If you're new to the channel and you want to learn everything there is to know about Reno, Sparks, and Northern Nevada, make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. I get people just like you reaching out to me every single day looking to make the move to Northern Nevada, and I absolutely love it. If you're thinking of buying, selling, investing, or moving to Sparks, Nevada, and you need some help, all my information will be down in the description below. I look forward to making this move as easy as possible for you. All right, so in this video, we're going to be giving you a Google Maps tour of Sparks, Nevada. First thing I want to start off with is I kind of want to show you the general ways to get into Sparks. So as you're following McCarran Boulevard over here, you enter the Sparks area from the left. But some of the main ways to get into the deeper parts of Sparks are going to be Pyramid Highway. So Pyramid Way right down here in the middle, as you can see, connects up to Pyramid Highway, and this takes you all the way up into Sparks. Another main way is going to be Sparks Boulevard right here. This is also going to take you into the older parts of Sparks, and the slightly newer, I would say the newer part, Sparks East, going to be built probably in the 80s or 90s, and then this general circle right here is going to be a little bit older than that. And another way to get into the Sparks area is going to be right here. It's going to be Vista Boulevard, and Vista Boulevard takes you all the way down to Red Hawk Golf Course and the Wingfield Springs area. So as you can see right here, this is Sparks with the red border. And I'm not actually sure why it stops right here, because Spanish Springs up here, this is still considered Sparks as well. As you're looking down here, these parts, Gregg Street, a lot of these are just industrial areas and warehouses, so there's not really too much down here. And as you come down a little further north, you're going to see the beautiful Sparks Marina, Western Village Inn. There's a bunch of little hotels and inns here. This is the big outlet at Legends, which is a really cool shopping area that has, Grateful Gardens, some restaurants. Legends Bay Casino is actually the newest casino in Northern Nevada in a long time. There's a bunch of fast food here, Chick-fil-A, Habit, Lowe's, Best Buy, some gyms here as well. I think there's even, Target right here, TJ Maxx. And then across the street is actually one of my favorite places to go with my nieces and nephews, and definitely looking forward to taking my son there in the future, is Wild Island Family Adventure Park. And as you can see by the photo, it's a nice water park. But the cool thing about this adventure park is it's not just a water park, because that's obviously closed in the winter months, but the Coconut Bowl at Wild Island has mini golf, arcade games, bowling, go-karts, and a ton of other stuff. So as you come a little bit further north on Sparks Boulevard, you're going to hit another little center here with a bunch of shopping and restaurants, which is mostly restaurants. Peg's Glorified Ham and Eggs. There's going to be an L&L and a Starbucks here. And then as you go a little bit further east, right over here is going to be the main hospital, or the only hospital in the Sparks area. And Sparks is actually located in the same county as Reno, which is Washoe County. So it's really not that far. So right over here off of Prater Way is going to be Northern Nevada Medical Center. And like I said, this is the Sparks East area. I would say most homes in this area are going to be built in the 80s, 90s. And then as you come over here a little bit further north on Vista Boulevard, right over here, you're going to hit DeAndrea, which a good portion of DeAndrea is built in the early 2000s, but Lennar actually also built a lot of newer homes here from about 2013 to about 2020-21. And right over here is going to be a community called Toscana. This is a 55 plus community in the DeAndrea area, which is very nice. And right over here is going to be a nice shopping center with Safeway, sushi. I believe they have Bully Sports Bar. Yes, they have a ton of shopping and restaurants and a grocery store here, so it's pretty convenient. And as you come up a little bit further north, right up here on Vista Boulevard, you're going to hit Los Altos Parkway, which as you can see, it kind of loops back around all the way to Vista Boulevard. And these are some really nice homes. I recently just sold a home up in here with a gorgeous view. And as you come through the backside of Los Altos, there's going to be a lot of homes here built in the late 90s, early 2000s. And then as you come up here through the Vista Terrace area, which is, this community is called the Vistas, you're going to have some homes on Vista Terrace with some absolutely gorgeous views. There's also going to be a new home community right here called the Heights by Ryder Homes, which is actually a very beautiful community. They're currently still building new homes up here. As you come back down to Vista Boulevard, actually just a little bit further south. Right in this general area between Sparks Boulevard and Vista Boulevard is going to be Eagle Peak by Desert Wind Homes. They're building new 1 and 2 story homes right in this general area, so it's super convenient. And if you come over here a little bit west, you're going to have another shopping center with a pho spot, a grocery outlet, and more. And if you come back to the Vista Boulevard area, you're going to see another good amount of homes over here. And then let's see, right in this general area, just southeast of Los Altos, this is going to be the Mesa Meadows neighborhood, which is another really solid neighborhood if you're looking for some homes built in the early 2000s. And some I think were built in the 2010 to 2015 range in this Ahwahnee, Mesa Meadows, and Painted Desert area. And as you come up a little bit further on Vista Boulevard and Sparks, you're going to start hitting the Kylie Ranch area. And these are going to be the Kylie Ranch Links golf course right over here. And this general area is going to be considered Kylie Ranch, which some of the homes were built in the early 2000s. And then I would say from about 2015 and up, Lennar built a ton of homes in this general area. And D.R. Horton actually built quite a bit of homes in this area as well. I think they finished 2 to 5 years ago, but there are some nice single story and 2-story homes here. And as you continue on further on Vista, you're going to start getting close to Wingfield Springs. There's going to be some a small community over here that were built by a couple different builders. These are mostly like what I like to call patio homes. They have very small lots, typically in the Russian Thistle, Peppergrass neighborhood. But D.R. Horton built about a third or a half of this neighborhood, and another builder from California built the other half. And as you come down here through Wingfield Hills, you're going to have a nice Rayleigh's, a Starbucks, and a couple of restaurants in this general area. You're going to have an Ace Hardware, and I think there used to be an Anytime here, but it might not be there anymore. There's a nursing and rehabilitation center here, right over here at Wingfield Hills. And as you continue down over here to the left and to the right, this general community has been built by Lennar. And Lennar is still building brand new homes right here. Lennar at Sendero, Pioneer Meadows. And they are also building new homes across over here. This is called Pele at Pioneer Meadows. They're building 1 and 2-story homes in both of these communities. And then as you continue down Vista Boulevard, you're going to hit the Wingfield Springs area. These are also going to be some really cool homes that were built in the 2000 to 2008 range. Some of these homes on Oxley and some of these homes further up have some absolutely gorgeous views. Absolutely gorgeous, because they're going to be overlooking these ponds and the Red Hawk Golf Course, which is beautiful. And as you continue down a little bit over here, this is going to be kind of a newer pocket of homes that was built by, I'm not sure the specific builder, but Dixon Realty was, I believe they were the listing agent for this community. These homes were built in the last 2 to 5 years. And most of these homes that are close to Red Hawk Golf Course are typically going to be built in the 2000 to 2010 range, although some custom lots are still available and you can build a home if you'd like in this general area. And as you continue down Vista over here to the right, it's going to be Golden Eagle Regional Park. And this park gets a ton of activity from people across the nation, national baseball championships, and there's a lot of fields here. This is a really cool place to check out. They have soccer fields, baseball fields, everything. This is a really amazing park. And as you continue down Vista a little bit further, there's going to be a handful of different builders throughout the area, such as Genuine, Silverado, and more. There's going to be a handful of homes in this area built in the early 2000s, all the way up to within the last 5 to 7 years. And in some of these areas, right over here like Panther Creek, Altesino, these homes are going to be also patio homes. There's also quite a bit of patio homes in the Wingfield or Spanish Springs area. And what I mean by patio homes is you generally don't have much more space in your yard than just a patio. You're kind of on top of your neighbors. As you continue down Vista a bit further, there's going to be a lot of new homes in this area. Some are newer and some are going to be built in the early 2000s. This little pocket, Serengeti Early Dawn, this was built by Silverado Homes within the last 2 to 4 years. Very nice community, but most of the homes around it are going to be probably 10 to 20 years old, and these are going to be newer. But the upside is you get a lot of beautiful mature landscaping throughout the area and potentially a much newer home in that spot. And as you continue down Vista a bit further, you can find Van Gorder, which is one of the better elementary schools in the Sparks area, right over here on Campello. And then this general area is going to be a bunch of homes that are newer and older. Some are going to be over here in the Calle de Oro Parkway, are going to be in the early 2000s. And then these Desert Fox, Desert Vista homes are going to be newer, I would say built after 2010 or 13. There's also going to be some newer homes up here off the top of La Posada. And La Posada takes you down over here to Stonebrook. And this is a fairly new community by Toll Brothers. They've been building here for the last 3 to 5 years. They have Alicante, they have Merida, they have Catalina, they have Regency at Stonebrook. They have a ton of communities in Stonebrook. And I myself am actually buying in Stonebrook as well. So this is definitely a community that I like. So as you come down a little bit further, right here near this pond, you're going to have the 55 plus community called Regency. And this is the only 55 plus community in all of Sparks if you're looking for a brand new home. The only other 55 plus new home community is located in Caramella Ranch in South Reno, which is also being built by Toll Brothers. So as you can see right here, Stonebrook is going to be a pretty big community. And they're also even building another community in Stonebrook called Cordoba and Tavira. Some really big 1 and 2 story homes right here. Let's see, this general area up here was this land right here, I believe, just north of Amazonite, was donated by Toll Brothers to the city of Sparks. So I do believe there is going to be a city of Sparks Park here within the next 1 to 3 years whenever Sparks gets their act together. And if you come down over here a little bit, you're going to hit Wingfield Hills, which is really nice that this connects to Pyramid Highway now. So it makes it super convenient. You're going to have Lazy 5 Regional Park. And then as you continue on over here, these are going to be some older homes in the Robert Banks area. And keep in mind, some of these homes have, I believe, septic. So just keep that in mind if you're buying a home over here. And then this general Eagle Canyon area is going to be typically built over here in the 80s, 90s. And then the other part of Eagle Canyon is going to be mostly built in the late 90s, early 2000 timeframe. There's going to be Alice Taylor Elementary School right over here, right off of Pyramid Highway. There's going to be some parks down here, and there's going to be Shaw Middle School, and there's going to be Spanish Springs High School right up here off of Eagle Canyon. And also right here at Eagle Canyon and Pyramid Highway intersection, there's going to be some shopping as well. There's going to be a Save Mart, Bully's Pizza Factory. There's a Starbucks over here. There's a little Mexican restaurant in the corner. Yep, Moreno's Mexican. So there's a decent amount of stuff here. Also a Thai restaurant that has some pretty solid reviews. Never eaten there personally. I prefer Bangkok and Reno, but with those reviews, I would definitely check it out. And as you're coming along further northwest over here in Spanish Springs, right up here off of Kinglet Drive, right up this hill, this is going to be Cinnamon Ridge by Toll Brothers, which is a really nice new home builder. Beautiful 1 and 2 story options, and they have some really killer views depending on what you're looking for. And as you continue down further over here on Calle de la Plata, which loops around to Eagle Canyon and Pyramid Highway, there's Silver Canyon. Silver Canyon is a community built by Silverado Homes that I believe are only building 1 story options. Right over here is Lennar at Silver Ridge, and they're building bigger single story options with typically 1/3 of an acre or more lots, which is super nice. And as if you come down over here, there's going to be some general warehouses in this area. Over here is going to be an older Ryder Homes community. This is going to be right over here off of Millville, Chestnut. This is Genuine Communities that was recently completed or almost done. And as you continue down a little further north, right over here off of Pebble Creek, these are going to be Pebble Creek homes or estates at Mystic Mountain, which were built in the earlier parts of 2000. And estates at Mystic Mountain are still actually building brand new homes right now. So if you're looking for big 3,300 to 4,300 square foot homes, the estates at Mystic Mountain might be a good option for you. They built a bunch of homes out here. And if you come down Pyramid Highway to Alamosa Drive or to Kings River Drive, and you're going to get to Shadow Hills, which is a bunch of beautiful single story options by Ryder Homes. And one of my favorite communities a little bit further south of Shadow Hills is Harris Ranch. They offer beautiful 1 and 2 story options and homes that are typically bigger than 1/4 or 1/3 of an acre. And you can typically get some homes with a view or a larger lot, but of course comes with a higher premium. So that's a pretty general overview of the entire Sparks area. There's just going to be one more area that I'd like to talk about, and that is down here, right between Disc, Pyramid, and Sparks Boulevard. This is going to be the Galleria shopping area. You're going to have Walmart down here, Surf and Chicken, Krispy Kreme, which we all know is so-so. You're going to have a Verizon store, AT&T store, Ulta. There's going to be a Home Depot, Best Buy. You have a Costco down here. You have a Home Goods and Marshalls. You have a Sprouts, Office Depot. There's a Fitness Connection gym in this general area. So this part of Sparks is super convenient. I would say Sparks generally generally has pretty much everything you need to get by amenity-wise. So overall, I think Sparks is a pretty amazing area. I hope you enjoyed this video on a Google Maps tour of Sparks, Nevada. I think Sparks, Nevada is really good value and has pretty much everything you need. If you're thinking about buying, selling, investing, or moving to Sparks, Nevada, and you need help, all my information will be down in the description below. I look forward to making this move to Sparks, Nevada as easy as possible for you. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.